Hello, welcome to today's class. As you can see, new studio. Moved. So I'm not in the garden, in the conservatory anymore. I'm now in the city. So you can probably see trees and stuff behind me. And it's still a lovely day. So welcome to the new space. This is where my videos will be coming from now on. So I hope you're well. If you've got any injuries, please be very conscious of them in your practice and don't do anything if it doesn't feel right or comfortable. Okay, so we're going to be cracking on today, but before we get into anything that's going to get the heart going and warm us up a little bit, we are going to start with our posture. So nice tall spine lift up through the core, roll the shoulders back and just relax them. Resting your hands either on your knees, in your lap, wherever's comfortable for you, and in a way that doesn't mean you're sort of hunching, and so you're trying to open up the chest and engage the core in this seated position. It's up to you if you'd like to close your eyes and just take some nice deep breaths here, in and out through the nose. Connect with your body and connect with how you're feeling today. So what emotions have you got going on for you today? What's your energy like? What's your mood? Don't judge any of those things at all. You are exactly where you are right now, and that is absolutely fine. You might feel slightly different at the end of the practice today. You might be able to release any tensions you might have. But don't worry about that. Just focus on your breath and on your body for the practice today. So if you found yourself sort of slouching down a little bit, just re-engage and lift up. Then we're going to start with the neck stretches. So right ear to right shoulder, gentle pressure on the side of the head. Feel that stretch down the left side of your neck. And back to center. And then left ear to left shoulder. Gentle pressure on the head, keeping that spine lifted. And back to center. And then chin to chest, gentle pressure on the back of the head. And back to center. I'm going to start with the right hand on the mat, and then as we breathe in, taking the left arm up, and as you breathe out, reaching over to the right side, keeping the chest open so you're not twisting round, and getting a body stretch down the left side now. Breathing in through the nose as you come up, and as you breathe out, place the left hand on the mat. Breathing in, take the right arm up, and as you breathe out, reaching over to the left. Next breath in, bring it up, and as you breathe out, release the hand. Interlinking the fingers, stretching out, so you're getting a stretch through the shoulders here and through your hands. And then release, shake those hands, shake the wrists. And we'll do a round of sun salutations. So, coming to a standing position at the top of your mat, feet hip width apart. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose as you bring your palms to chest. Breathing in, take the hands to the ceiling. Breathing out, hands to the mat, bend your knees as much as you need to. Breathing in, take the right leg back, drop the knee, relax the foot, open up the chest. Holding the breath to plank position. And as you breathe out, knees, chest, forehead to the mat. Breathing in, scoop up. Curl the toes, breathe out, hips to ceiling. Breathing in, bring the right leg forward, Drop the left knee, relax the left foot and open the chest. Breathing out, left leg forward into the forward fold. Breathing in, hands to ceiling. And breathing out, palms to chest. Breathing in, hands to ceiling. Breathing out, hands to the mat. Breathing in, left leg back. Drop the knee. Hold the breath to plank position. And breathing out, knees, chest, forehead to the mat. Breathing in, scoop up. Curl the toes. Breathe out, hips to ceiling. Breathing in, left leg forward. Drop the right knee. And breathing out, left leg, oh, no, the other way around. Right leg forward. Into the forward fold. Breathing in, hands to the ceiling. Breathing out, palms to chest. Okay, so we're going to go into the warriors now. So taking the legs nice and wide here. Going to start with turning the right feet out 90 degrees. Turn the left ones in just slightly. Breathing in, bring the arms parallel to the floor. And as you breathe out, going forward into the lunge on the right leg. So making sure that knee is above the ankle, not in front of it. And you're not leaning into it too much. You want your shoulders in line with your hips here. Nice gentle breaths here as you're looking over your right fingertips. We're going to go into halfway house, as I call it. So right elbow on your right knee, left arm up and over. So you're reaching over here, getting a really nice stretch down the left side of your body. And then into warrior three. So right hand on the inside of your right foot. Remember, you can have your hand flat or fingertips or fist, whatever works for you. Left hand up to the ceiling, and that's where you're looking. And we're going to windmill that top hand round. Swivel the back foot round, so your left foot, so you're in alignment. And you've got one hand either side of your right foot here. Adjust so that your right knee is above the right wrist. And you are in runner's lunge. So feeling that nice stretch down the left side of your hip. Nice gentle breath. I'm going to plant the hands down. I'm going to take the right leg back into down facing dog just temporarily. So now we're going to take the left leg up to the ceiling, twist the hips, cock it over to the right here. So you're stacking your left hip on top of your right one and drawing that right heel down to the floor. And bring that top leg back into downward dog, give it a nice pedal out here. And then walking or jumping your feet to your hands, back to the forward fold. So legs straight, but don't lock the knees, keep a softness in the knees. Just let your arms and your head dangle here. And very slowly, vertebra by vertebra, rolling up, head being the last thing to come up. And when it does, rolling the shoulders back. And we'll do the other side, so taking the legs nice and wide again. This time we'll turn the left toes 90 degrees, right toes turned in slightly. Breathing in, bring the arms parallel to the floor, and as you breathe out, dropping into the lunge on the left side. Check that knee to ankle situation, and when you're happy, looking over your left fingertips. we'll take the left elbow to the left knee, reaching that right arm up and over for the side stretch. And then into warrior three, left hand on the floor, on the inside of the left foot, right hand up to the ceiling. And wimble that top hand round, swivel the back foot round and get yourself into a comfortable runner's lunge. So again, checking that the left knee is above the left ankle, not in front of it. And planting the hands down, take the left leg back, temporarily into downward dog, because now we're going to take the right leg up to the ceiling, twist the hip, cock it over to the left, drawing that left heel down to the floor. And bringing it back into downward dog, give it a nice pedal out here. And then we'll come down onto our knees and we'll do some cat-cow now. So we're on all fours, so wrists below shoulders, knees below hips. And then as you breathe in, head and tailbone up, concave the back. And then as you breathe out, arch the back, tuck the head and the tailbone under. Feel free to close your eyes and just continue the pace of your breath. And we'll bring it back to neutral. And we'll go into stick insect now. So we'll start with the left leg extended, right arm. It's up to you whether you look at the floor or whether you look past your right fingers, whichever feels better for you. It's a good one for balance and concentration. And bringing it back into neutral. And then we'll do the other side. So right leg extended, left arm. And bringing it back to neutral. And we'll go into hippos. We'll start with the right knee. So nice big circles, opening up the hips, hence hippos. And reverse direction. And back to neutral, and then we'll do the other knee. So over to the left knee. And reverse direction. And back to neutral. And then we'll just take a moment's rest in child's pose. So sitting back on your heels, forehead on the mat, and arms resting by your side. So from here, very slowly roll up, vertebra by vertebra, just unfurl like a fern leaf. And when you come up, roll the shoulders back. We're going to interlink the fingers behind our back, really open up the chest, pushing those arms backwards. Really get a nice stretch through your shoulder blades. And then releasing the arms, give them a nice shake. I'm going to just do cow face arms right now to get a nice further, deeper stretch through the shoulder blades. I'm just going to move. You can stay in your position, that's absolutely fine. I'm just going to move so that you can see me a bit easier. So if you've done it before, you will know it's this one. And if you need a strap, a sock, whatever it is you've got to hand, just go and grab something now if you know you need something. Press pause if you've got to leg it around the house. So let's start. So we'll start with the right side. So breathing in, take the right arm out to the side. And then as you breathe out, place the hand between your shoulder blades as high as you can. I'll just turn around so you can see. And then with the other hand, breathing in, take the left arm up. And as you breathe out, hooking the hands behind the back. Remember, if you can't interlink, then use a sock or a strap, whatever you've got. So you're opening up, feeling the stretch through the right shoulder and the left tricep here, pushing the chest out. And I forgot to say, if you're not comfortable sat on your heels, you can be on your knees, up on your knees, or you could even be standing up for this, whatever is more comfortable for you. And we haven't done this one for a while, so we're not going to overstretch it. So we're not going at 100% because you will feel it in your shoulders tomorrow. And release, give everything a shake. And then we'll do the other side. You may or may not need a strap the other side. Generally we have differences on each side, so yeah, let's see how you get on. So breathing in, take the left arm out to the side, and as you breathe out, place it between your shoulder blades. Then breathing in, take the right arm up, and as you breathe out, interlinking your fingers or holding the strap or sock, whatever, behind your back. So again, opening up the chest, proud pigeons here. So you've probably noticed one side is easier than the other. It's totally normal, everyone seems to have that difference going on. Release the hands, give them a shake, give the arms a shake, give the shoulders a shake, do what you need to do, release any tension. So we're going to come back to how you were sat. We're going to go into dolphins now. We're going to get the heart going a little bit. So if you remember dolphins, it's the one where you're going forward and back. So come to the centre of your mat. And if you're at home on your own, don't worry about your t-shirt. If you're anywhere where you're concerned about people seeing your belly, if your t-shirt comes over your head, then remedy it now. I'm hoping mine stays where it is. So we'll do 10 dolphins. You can go at your pace or you can go along with me, whatever works for you. If you want to do more dolphins, be my guest. So grabbing the elbows, place them on the mat in front of you. Keeping the elbows there, make a fist with your hands. Raising your hips up, walk your knees back about a foot. So your knees and your feet are hip width apart. Tucking your toes under, raise your hips to the ceiling. And a dolphin is forward, chin on the mat, and back. So don't forget to breathe. If your feet aren't in the right position, if they're too far forward, you'll feel top heavy. And if they're too far back, you will be humping the floor effectively. So make adjustments if you need to. So we'll carry on. So forward and back is 2. Forward, 3. Forward, 4. Keep breathing. Forward, 5. If your elbows wander out, just bring them back in. Forward, 6, forward, 7, forward, 8, forward, 9, last one, forward, and 10. Good work. Come onto your knees. And make your way down onto your tummy into crocodile pose. So either arms as a pillow or arms by your side, big toes together and ankles dropped out to the side. Take some nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. Really relax your body after the work we've just done. Okay, so we're going to go into extended cobra. So this is one where we come up. So feet together, toes pointed, and you start with the forehead on the mat. And place your hands, palms down, beside your shoulder or in line with your face. You can adjust in a minute if you need to. And as we breathe in, raising our upper body off the floor. So what you've got going on now is your arms are not locked, okay? So you've got a bend in the elbows and they're not sticking out. The elbows are not sticking out to the side, so your arms are parallel. Your shoulders are rolled back and you're actually really engaging your lower back and your glutes in this pose. So if your arms are locked and your shoulders are hunched, you're not really getting any benefit other than a bit of a spine bend. So if you've got Elvis arms going on as well, so your arms are shaking like crazy, you might have too much weight in them. So slowly lower yourself down, move your hands forward, and then come up again and see if you can find that sweet spot. So keep adjusting till you get the right position. And you're just looking ahead or slightly down. Nice, gentle, easy breaths in and out through the nose. And then we'll very slowly lower ourselves down. So vertebra by vertebra, and as you come down, really extend the spine. So reaching with the chin. And then resting again in crocodile pose. So toes, big toes together, ankles dropped out to the side. Relaxing your body. Then we're going to go into bow pose. So bending the knees, holding the ankles on the outside. If this is challenge enough, then stop here, that's fine. So trying to keep the knees closer together, so they're not touching, but they're about hip width apart. And as we breathe in, raising up as high as you can and holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, keep breathing, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good work. Drop the hands down and we'll slide back into extended child's pose. So sitting on your heels, but your arms are reaching out. So spread those fingers nice and wide and really feel that stretch all the way through your back muscles. So feel the stretch deepen as you take a deep breath in. And then release the arms and rest them by your side in resting child's pose. And very slowly unfurling again, so coming to a seated position. And rolling those shoulders back. Okay, so we're going to do a standing pose, and then we're going to finish with a standing relaxation or meditation. So if you, after we've done this, if you want to actually just stick to your normal relaxation and make your way down onto the mat, then feel free to do that. But I will be finishing in the standing position. So we're going to make our way onto our feet, however you wish to do that. And we're going to start with triangle pose. So sometimes that means something else, different teachers. But triangle pose for me is the one where we go up and we reach over to the side, and then we reach up and over to the other side. So it's about getting length through the spine as you make your way over like a fountain, but having integrity in your core and your position. So standing with your feet hip width apart, spread the toes nice and wide. We're going to tuck the tailbone under, drawing the abdominals inwards. And then breathing in through your nose and out through your nose, bring your palms to chest. So as we breathe in, take the arms up, so they're not directly above you, they're just in front of you. And as you breathe out, reach up and over to the right side. So it doesn't matter how far you can reach. What matters is that you've got that lift through the spine as you come over, and you're not twisting, you're not trying to get down, you're not bending your hips. Your hips are remaining square. The twist and the stretch comes from your hips upwards. So as you go up, you're reaching over. So your arms are pretty straight here, but your shoulders aren't locked and all bunched around your ears. Lots to be thinking about. And all the while, just taking nice, easy breaths and not overcomplicating anything. Next breath in, bring it up to center. And as you breathe out, bring the palms back to chest. So we're going to do the other side. Breathing in, take the arms up. And as you breathe out, reaching over to the left side this time. So the weight should be even between your feet. That's a good way to know what's going on with your hips. And then bring it in as you breathe in, bring it up even. And as you breathe out, bring the palms back to chest and release the arms, give them a nice shake. Okay, so we're going to finish in standing relaxation, which is going to be mountain pose. So with this, it's entirely up to you. If you would like to just focus on your breathing, that's fine. But if you'd like to use it as a more visual meditation opportunity, then given its mountain pose, a suggestion is that you imagine yourself on a mountain. Just a suggestion, you might want to be stood in front of a great lake, or on the beach, or wherever is relaxing and calming for you. So keeping the feet nicely grounded, spread the toes. Again, tucking the tailbone under, drawing the abdominals inwards. And then as you lift and roll your shoulders backwards, just let your shoulders relax with your palms facing forward. So you've really opened up the chest, and just let your fingers naturally curl if that's what they're doing. And then gently close your eyes. So we're just going to take some nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. And then you may want to carry on just focusing on gentle breaths. Or you may want to imagine yourself stood somewhere that you find calming and relaxing. In your mind, you're taking in the colours that you see. the sounds around you. Smelling the fresh air as it blows over the hairs on your body. With each breath, you find yourself creating more space for yourself. And with each out-breath, you find yourself releasing any tension or unwanted thoughts you may be carrying today. If your mind starts to wander, just bring it back to your breathing. Being aware of filling your lungs with the in-breath and releasing any tension with the out-breath. So feel free to continue as long as you like. Being aware of your posture. If you find yourself starting to hunch or lose integrity in your posture, then just tuck your tailbone under. Lift up through your core. Roll the shoulders back. Whenever you're ready to continue with your day, very slowly bring your palms to chest. Thank you for practicing with me today. Feel free to open your eyes. And start moving whenever you're ready and comfortable. Releasing the arms, squeezing and wriggling your fingers, wriggling your toes. Maybe do some shoulder hunches or circles. And you breathe in, interlinking your fingers. Reach your arms up. And as you breathe out, release the fingers. And enjoy the rest of your day. So thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the class, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Thank you.